Miles Hastings. Land Larison skips it to the outside. He's in. Touchdown, UC Davis, and the Aggies have the lead. So Larison, the end zone, and they'll run it, and losing the football, picked up a scoop and score. Touchdown, UC Davis. Porter Connors. Kadarius Calloway had the ball knocked out. He is still down for Cal, and a scoop and score, and the Aggies an extra point from tying it.
Peace. Throws across the middle, it's picked off. David Meyer has it, and that's going to do it for the Aggies. David Meyer down the sideline, he's going to score a pick six for the Cal Poly transfer, and the Aggies are going to win this one tonight. Touchdown, UC Davis.
Phenomenal play, and you never want to.
The Ags. Hastings will fake a handoff, throws for the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, UC Davis, and finally, they find the land of six. Chaz Davis back in the end zone. Tim Plow, some high praise from some really respected Davis former coaches. Is down the field. Hastings wide open. Batu inside the 10, 5 and in. Touchdown, UC Davis. And the Aggies strike from 54 yards out. The bomb to Batu. And the Aggies lead 21-0.
So Miles Hastings was already completing almost 70% of his passes, 17 for 25.
Of the end zone, and there is our pint retrieving dog right there. That is Corey doing the job.
Impressive. I tried to get the same training situation set up for Maverick and Blue. Blue, my 11-year.
Ball at the UC Davis 43. Barron has time, wants a deep shot. It's intercepted. The Aggies are going to prevail. David Meyer hauls it in, and Bronson Barron, who was so good down the stretch, makes a mistake, and the number 15 team in the country will escape with a victory. Third line. Good field position for Miles Hastings, who sprints right again on the pass. There's Larison in the flat. He makes an incredible one-handed catch behind him. He's in midfield to the 40. Sideline, Larison, too much speed. He breaks away from the last defender. It's a one-play, 60-yard touchdown, and UC Davis storms in front. Holy land, Larison, Batman.
And this throw by Hastings is behind. Look at that catch. Pulls it in, breaks the tackle at the same time, and then that move right there, and he is gone.
Jaden Robinson, Brendan Hale, George Ramirez all had chances, but the speed.
What just happened?
1st and 10 for the Trailblazers. Graff on a quarterback keeper pulls it down, fumbles the football, and the Aggies seem to think they have it, and they do. Kavir Baines has come up with it. An interception for Kavir Baines, and now a fumble recovery from Mr. 23.
23's having a big time night. You know, there looked to be a little bit of confusion. It was a read option play, and he gives it to the running back. It looks like he's going to get some decent yards, but there's Kavir Baines. Watch this, Scott. It's a read play. He keeps it. He's switching from his right arm to his left arm. He has it way too loose, knocked loose by Zach Kennedy. That's a forced fumble. And look at Porter Connors on the field. That's great. But Kavir Baines, 2 series, 2 turnovers.
It could not be a better start for the Aggies here at UC Davis Health Stadium. 3-man rush, Graff, and his pass is picked, and it's coming the other way. That's Lamaji Verner making a move inside the 10 and all the way to the 5-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the UC Davis Aggies, and it's Kavir Baines actually who made that interception.
Well, it's so hard to tell 22 or 23, but it's Kavir Baines did a great job, and as you mentioned on earlier broadcast, Scott, look at him just sitting and eyeing the quarterback. They're trying to throw a little curl route right behind. He gets it all the way down inside the 2. Kavir Baines, who Tim Plow has called one of the most important players on the team, had a big game last week and a big play.
Mitchell Dixon, the tight end in motion. Handoff to Larison up the middle. Plenty of room. High hurdles his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UC Davis. And that's the 26th rushing touchdown for the great Land Larison in his career here at UC Davis as he continues to try and get into the top 5 all-time. Just 2 shy now of Jermaine Rucker and G.P. Muhammad.
Great job here. Mitchell Dixon, number 11 on the kick-out block. And Land Larison with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. jumps over a tackler at the goal line. 3rd and goal at the 7. You think play action? Nope.
Hastings will throw. Man-to-man coverage, far side, passes up, it's caught! Touchdown, UC Davis! And the Aggies are on the scoreboard. Chaz Davis with the 2nd touchdown reception.
That's how you overcome some red zone woes. You get your veteran quarterback throwing a dime on the fade to number 4, Chaz Davis, who jumps up and makes a heck of a catch. Great timing. They run this a million times in practice. Davis goes up and going on the ground.
Yep, does have 1 touchdown in this game. Hastings will throw on 2nd down, pump fakes, winds up, throws deep down the field, has a man at the corner of the end zone. Is it caught? It is! Touchdown, UC Davis. There he is, Land Larison. The tremendous catch right on cue, John. And the Aggies take the lead 20-17.
Land Larison, as good as they come out of the backfield. The swing concept. He's a wide receiver. Hey, McCaffrey's not playing these days, but Land Larison is. His hands are world class. He's a receiver. Getting the replay here. Fake to him. Roll right, throw back. Hastings knows he's going there the whole time. Versus man coverage. Land Larison on a linebacker is a mismatch on any day of the week. And look at the hands catch. Right by the pylon by number 3, Land.
Davis, 3rd and 9. They fake the handoff, Larison for the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, UC Davis. Winston Williams on the post pattern. It was thrown to perfection, and the Aggies go up 10.
Big answer drive by UC Davis. The trick play in there, and then Miles Hastings with a very nice pass to it.
Their feet. Wagner to throw. Under pressure. Tries to roll outside, dumps out in the flat, and it's intercepted. Porter Connors comes up with it. It would not have mattered turnover on downs anyways, but why not take the INT if you're Porter Connors?
Why not? It's close enough to the line of scrimmage. Big number 39 getting the pick. Tremendous pressure by the defense, by the front 7 on Wagner. As we see, gets forced from the pocket. Samaje Werner came on the blitz from that side, pushed into the quarterback's eyes, and nice hands catch by Porter Connors, the Week 1 Big Sky Defensive Player of the Year, coming back with a fury tonight. His energy and the momentum in the world, started by the special teams, as you see Corey successful yet again in his kickoff tee retrieval, but the dynamic kick return.
Here, empty backfield, 3 wide side right. Hastings drops, looking. 3-man Portland State rush. Now he's rolling right, throws. He didn't get to the end zone. It's caught.
Oh, they give it to him.
Wait a minute. They called it a touchdown. They called it a touchdown.
Well, did the ball break the play?
Zone?
Did the ball break the plane?
I don't think it did.
Because his momentum was going back out of bounds, but did he actually get the ball past the goal line
the
when he
pylon
caught
got
it?
knocked down. I think he kicked it down. Let's get a look at this replay.
A lot of use today.
Yes, a lot of treats though, so
That's
probably
true.
very happy.
Obediently taking it over to the corner. There, Mustangs showing blitz. They pull back now. Hastings dumps out right side. Has Larison wide open to the 10, to the 5. High hurdles his way into the end zone. Man, Larison doing it all, looking like a track star out there. Touchdown, UC Davis. And the Aggies lead 34-3.
Unbelievable play. The great design by Tim Plowscott to end up with Elijah Ponder. They did actually make pressure. They didn't bring it all from the one side, and so Elijah Ponder's one-on-one trying to keep up with Land Larison. He hurdles a tackler at the 2-yard line, cleat in the air, touchdown. Looks like
Look
Mason
at that
Rivera.
height right there.
Oh, I know. Could have dunked it.
State isolated to the right. Hastings is going to look right side, throws, post pattern, it's caught! Touchdown, UC Davis. Chaz Davis in between 2 Mustang defenders, and the Aggies do get points on the opening drive for the first time this season.
And a touchdown in the red zone, Scott, something they've struggled with. What a great combination. 2 throws, 2 catches by Miles Hastings to Chaz Davis. This time they used Trent Tompkins as a decoy to clear it out, run a little skinny post right behind him, right behind coverage. This is a great job with his eyes. Miles Hastings looks the safety off, hits Chaz Davis for the touchdown. Aggies lead 6-0.
Extra point is up, and it is good from Hunter Wrigley as the Aggies. In motion this time, Mitchell Dixon. Hastings will throw, winds up, throws deep down the field, has a wide open Batu, caught in stride, touchdown UC Davis. A beautiful throw to Samuel Batu. And the Aggies are up 27-3. What a pass by Miles Hastings.
What we say, try to avoid slow starts, try to be explosive. I tell you what, Miles Hastings looks absolutely phenomenal. And this is the first throw to Sam Batu, his second touchdown catch of the season. Right on the money. Batu just walks in the end zone. Look at him, look with his eyes to the left, come back, and it's a great route concept as they had Josh Gale.
Two receivers out to the right. Kelly sets up a screen pass, and it's intercepted. Rex Connors coming the other way. Turns it inside to the 10, to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, UC Davis. And for the Aggies, it's their third defensive touchdown of the season. The first time they've done that since 2016. Porter Connors, his brother, has a touchdown, and now Rex Connors has a touchdown. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what it's all about. I think it's going to be against Cal Poly.
Paul Wolf is livid right here. As you can see, they try to set up the screen to the short side of the field, and Rex Connors reads it the whole time, and Bo Kelly already has 2 pick sixes, just doesn't see Rex. Rex picks it up and just outruns him to the end zone.
3 touchdowns to keep moving on his numbers, and became 4th all-time by himself in rushing touchdowns as they hold up the Golden Horseshoe for the Aggie faithful tonight. UC Davis rolling. That's going to do it from UC Davis Health Stadium. Our thanks to executive producer Isidro Cabrera, our director Cruz Martinez.
3 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, no, usually you see the high-powered offenses, and right on cue, there goes Larison. Touchdown UC Davis. He screams through the middle for a touchdown of 54 yards.
Well, kiss of death here. You start talking about the lack of offense, and right away Larison busts through. But I'll tell you what, if we get a chance to see that from the end zone, that hole was wide open for Larison. We know he's talented. We know he can get in there quickly, as you saw there. But, boy, what a gap that offensive line created, just a trap play. That
play action over the middle, caught, touchdown UC Davis. What an answer. And it's Chaz Davis for his second trip to the end zone today.
Yeah, just a read option there. You know.
Hastings play action. Takes a deep shot downfield. He's got a wide open man. And there goes Batu. And he will score 90 yards, no flags. Mercy. That might have just put this one away.
Well, we'll have to go back and look and see just why he got so open, but there must have been a busted coverage, because the corner, who it was hard to get enough, I think Jonathan Landry was the one in coverage. He just let Batu run right by him. There was no
Take some NIL money to stay here, though. Pretty awesome. And here's Larison right on cue, down the 40, to the 30, to the 20. He could go 15, 10, breaks a tackle, stays in bounds. Touchdown, UC Davis. Led Larison right on cue, working a Houdini act along the near sideline. Somehow able to avoid the tackle and still stay in bounds. And of all the great plays we've seen from Land Larison, that's going to rake right up there.
What a phenomenal play. This actually is why Land is so good. This is a patient and explosive run. Look at this. A little fake to Trent Tompkins. He slowly and then kicks it into another gear. The patience to get the perimeter. The tackle broken at the 10-yard line.
And a touchdown. Second and goal, direct snap to Larison, going left side to the 5. High hurdling a man, he's in! Touchdown number 3, for number 3. Touchdown number 33. Threes are wild at UC Davis Health Stadium, and the Aggies are leading 3-0, making 30 points for UC Davis.
That is incredible. I love the read option, like you're going to give it to Miles. Great lead block by Winston Williams, and He could have gone low, he could have gone high, but he decided to go by air right. Oh, look at the hurdle into the end zone. We talked about it. Tim Plow says every week.
3rd and 10. Montana needs it. Fife wrestled down. Maybe a gain of 1. Benjamin Newman. The offense stays on the field for a 4th and long.
2 scores, I think you got to go for here.
Five hit as he released it. Ball falls incomplete. Turnover on downs. And that should do it. David Meyer got a piece of it.
And who else? David Meyer, the best defensive player, starts in the middle, wraps around, and times it perfectly, and knocks that pass down by Logan Fife.
Was it. He was going to move on, work commercial real estate when they named a new head coach, Tim Plow, the man who recruited him. Back when Plow was the offensive coordinator, said, let's give it one more go. And this go is now 9 straight wins, 9-1 for UC Davis, a road win against Montana. It's the Grizzlies' first loss at a home night game since before 2018. They had won it 11 in a row before tonight.
And Tim Plow told us yesterday that's his goal as a coach, is to build a program the way Bobby Houck has built this Montana program. And this is a statement win for Tim Plow and this entire UC Davis team.
So next week, the Big Sky will come down to UC Davis and Montana State. The winner will win the regular season conference. Is under center. Rolls right. Tosses to Larison. Touchdown, UC Davis. Hastings to Larison, the dynamic duo, the veterans of this team come through in the clutch.
Montana's defense packs it in. A great play call by Tim Plow. Going with the play action.
That field goal attempt. And Hunter Ridley drills it to finish this first half. UC Davis, a 13-7 lead. A fun first half out in Big Sky Country, but it has been a busy college football Saturday, and Kevin Connors and Trevor Maddich have you covered. Let's send you to the studio for the Twisted Tea halftime report. Sub and Hastings goes under center. Gets the snap off, play action. Throws wide open, it's caught. Ian Simpson, touchdown, UC Davis. 22-yard strike on 3rd down, fires the Aggies back in front.
Hey, we play at 1 o'clock. Came on back and got a little action.
That pass is intercepted. It is all UC Davis right now. First throw of the drive. And the Aggies have it. Porter Connors, the linebacker, read it beautifully. And it is all Aggies in the 4th.
And a yacht forced that one. I mean, there's 2 gold helmets in the vicinity. Connors, both Connors.
It was Porter Connors and Rex Connors in coverage. And Porter was the man who took it away. Rex already had one. Fife on 3rd down, steps up, throws to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off in the end zone by Rex Connors.
Timeout on the field.
What a play by the junior safety. Lane Larison back into the game as the Aggies trying to punch it in on a 1st and goal. Untouched touchdown. Some trickery on the play design, and it pays off for UC Davis. An immediate answer on the road.
Sideline breaking free, past midfield, still on his feet. Tide ropes it down the sideline. And tripped up just short of the goal line. Chaz Davis was eyeing 6, and we talked about it. Yeah, this isn't over just yet. Wide open, touchdown UC Davis. Ian Simpson with an impressive 2 weeks gets things going for the Aggies.
Yeah, they've gotten him involved, man. You saw it last week, just kind of, how can we get this stable of tight ends involved in the offense? He had a heck of a game last week versus the Grizz. Wide open here on the play action, down on the goal line.
Yeah, 2 straight weeks now with a touchdown catch for Ian Simpson. And after going 3 and out on their first drive, as they'll get into the end zone and get the 2-point conversion.
Timeout on the field.
They're bringing the juice, Ben. That was a heck of a drive after going
to land Larison motions. Pressure coming again. Hastings lets him rip, and a one-handed grab by Larison. Into plus territory, still on his feet. And Lan Larison continuing to make highlight reel plays for UC Davis.
Well, it's a beautiful play call by offensive coordinator Paul Shelton, starting in a 5 wide empty set. Brought Larison back in, and then you can see he kind of just lazy rolls back to the field here. And that Montana State secondary, fortunate.
Larison again with the ball. Still no signal.
It's a touchdown.
You would think, but still no official call. Now they give it to him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Nice job by them. Nice job by them. They dodged a massive bullet there, which, you know, is probably a good call by the refs. I'd have to see it one more time. But just over 6 to go, Ben.
First and goal. Hastings with a strike, reaching for the goal line. Touchdown UC Davis, Samuel Batu. And an extra point away from making it a 1-possession game.
Well, big time job by UC Davis capitalizing on that, you know, whether it was PI or not. We just never got a great picture of it, but he did stay in bounds. There were some missed tackles there. Say what you want, there were some missed tackles that could have, you know, kept him from getting another 20, 30.
Rory Bell will kick it for the Aggies. Up in the air, and Davis has it. The Aggies have it with 1:44 to go.
Executed perfectly, and that kicker deserves so much credit here. That ball took just the right hop to get major elevation right there. And Adam Jones and company just couldn't come up with it.
The ruling on the field is the onside kick was recovered by the kicking team at the 49-yard line. First down.
And I believe, was that Winston Williams that came down with it, Ben?
That's what it looks like.
Big 23, the senior out of Lemoore, California. Wow. We called his name earlier. Had a nice game last.
Tompkins goes in motion, now stays to the right. Does it again. Back of the end zone, looking, it's caught. Did they get a foot down? No ruling. Still waiting. Touchdown has been ruled. It is a catch at the back of the end zone by Winston Williams. And this one will certainly be looked at, but what a catch to give the Aggies a 10-point lead.
Yeah, he was back there on the back line.
Let's take a look here, Derek. What do we
high.
see?
Does he get the feet down?
I don't know.
I don't know if
the breather. Hastings feels the heat, looks deep, wide open. It's Batu at the 5 and into the end zone for the game's first score. Miles Hastings to Samuel.
Carries 72 yards and a couple of touchdowns. This time it's to Larison in the air. Oh, he hurdles a man. Goes out of bounds near the 25-yard line. That was Tion Parks that if he had looked up would have seen Larison flying over his head.
Larison going bye. Bye-bye.
Hastings so far today, 12 of 16 for 197 yards. Here's Larison. What a cutback to the end zone. Touchdown. Larison now tied for the second most rushing touchdowns in UC Davis history. That is his 40th on the ground.
Well, the big thing is they were concerned about this offense. Travis Niekamp, was so worried about this, getting an open field, and you can see right there, Mark Cannon Jr. has a chance but can't bring him down, and Larison says, man, I'm walking in again for 6.
It's almost like Larison kind of sent back for a direct snap. Larison trying to get it to the outside, sheds a block, gets into the end zone, and UC Davis is on the board.
They believe in number 3. And look at the blocking again. Good job by the line of just pushing everybody down. And then you can see also Ian Simpson with another blocker on the outside. The 2 tight ends do a nice
than where we are now. Toward the end zone, and that ball is hauled in for a touchdown. Chaz Davis, his 7th touchdown reception of the season. It's the 3rd passing touchdown of the game for Miles Hastings.
A 6'3", 210-pound senior from Stockton goes up, climbs the ladder with a nice catch.
This is now the 9th straight game for Miles Hastings with 3 or more touchdown passes.
He has been on a tear.
Devils had other ideas. No last place finish for them. They will be in the college football playoff field. To the end zone, touchdown, UC Davis. Miles Hastings hitting what so far today has been his favorite target in C.J. Hutton.
Yeah, his mother owns a music studio. Dad plays the guitar, sings music. Sister's a music major. He's making some great music and rhythm right now with this offense. Moving down the field. You like how I brought that together. I know you were wondering.
I was wondering where you were headed. How's he going to tie it together at the end? What a start in this game. Esk at the end there. They dump it now underneath. That's the tight end, Ian Simpson. Ian Simpson into the end zone. A UC Davis touchdown from 18 yards out.
You talk about finishing ball games. I think Coach Plow probably said, look, guys, let's put this thing away. You go with Larison on 1, and then Simpson comes back with a nice dagger in this ball game.
And quarterback Miles Hastings delivering on time with a catchable ball there for each.
And they didn't turn it over. Oh, it's a fake! And the up man has the first down across the 41. UC Davis moving the chains. It's Luke Sirach, who sees time at linebacker out there on the punt team, and he picks up the first down.
And Sirach gave a huge effort to pick this up. This was not a guarantee. He had to fight through a couple tackles to pick up that first down. What a gutsy call by Tim Plow to keep this drive alive.
The toss, Pierre dropped it, and it's scooped up by Zach Kennedy and UC Davis. This game is simply insane. The 4th takeaway now for the Aggies. Unreal.
And second takeaway created inside their own 5-yard line. Happened right before half with the interception. And this time a fumble created by the drop pitch from Charles Pierre. And Zach Kennedy able to jump all over it. Massive to get momentum back on the side of UC Davis.
And really good today so far. They need 4. Bauman looking deep, airing it out, and that's intercepted by UC Davis. Kavir Baines. Baines with his 3rd pick of the year, and the Aggies take it right back.
Flag down back towards the line of scrimmage. I think Tyson McWilliams, number 11, fortunate to get away with a little bit of a hold, but great play by Kavir Baines. Right as soon as Looked like Phelps got into his route. Looked like number 11.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 55. That penalty's declined. First down, UC Davis.
Penalties called on Bryce Henderson, the right tackle for Larison. Turns it outside. And Larison breaking tackles. Larison lowering the shoulder down to the 10. His best run of the day. Give him 30 yards.
And that tempo paying dividends. South Dakota a little tired. A nice job, Vision, to bounce this to the outside. Breaks 2 tackles, and that's really the first explosive we've seen from Land Larison. As
Bauman uncorks and a leap, and was that picked off the tip drill? It was intercepted by UC Davis. Taken away by Gavin Cook.
Huge play, and this should have been a touchdown. Bauman double clutches. The ball is late, and that allows UC Davis to rally to the football and come away with this interception. See if he has control. I don't think there's any question. That is absolutely a turnover. What a play from Gavin Cook, who again is stepping up in a backup role for Lamont Schamberger. But Ted, that should have been a touchdown. Right away, Carter Bell was wide open. Bauman, I don't know if he couldn't see him.
Hastings toward the end zone. That's caught. And a touchdown for Chaz Davis. His 8th of the year. The Aggies respond.
Great throw and timing. Chaz Davis coming all the way across. They run Samuel Batu. He takes the safety. Chaz Davis in behind. Good design, better throw, and a good response for UC Davis to get on the board.
Instead of the 5. Hastings whips it. That's caught for the touchdown. Mateo Perez. So Land Larison's replacement finds the end zone for a much-needed score for UC Davis.
Stepping up in place of Land Larison, the arrow route. Good job winning. Good accurate throw from Miles Hastings. That was a huge answer for UC Davis after the turnover created on the other side from Kavir Baines.
And Land Larison is back on the field for the first time since the second quarter. The flip to Hastings, and the throw is caught. A touchdown for Trent Tompkins. The Aggies still have a pulse.
And Land Larison was all window dressing there. He lines up at quarterback just to flip this back to Hastings, and then watch 18 dragging all the way across the back line. Great catch, another contested catch for Trent Tompkins. A massive play to keep this to now a 1-score game for UC Davis.